So Memphis will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Now here's Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Up top, Zubac. Out to Morris. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Morant with it. George picks him up. Payne for 3. Good, and the nice assist. Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Morris with a screen on Payne. George dishes to Morris. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Adams outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Brooks right side. Over George. Bank shot, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here's Zubac. Following the miss by John Morant.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Morant's with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Payne looking around with the shot. Offensive rebound, and Adams kicks to Jackson. Outside, Payne. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Payne. Second chance shot. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Now here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson passes to George. Releases. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. In the corner, it's Payne. Over Jackson. Payne, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Morant with the steal. Payne against George. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Payne. Payne's got 5 now.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
No good from Zubac.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Jackson passes to Bing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
So at the end of one quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers. Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Host tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point guard.
First team foul.
Here's Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Reggie Jackson.
Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Morant, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Morant passes to Adams. Leonard with the steal. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right side Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Morris outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Payne. Kick out to Adams. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Morris. Jackson gets the bucket.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Takes it inside. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Odd pass to George. That one's not going to go. Morant with some nice D. And the pass to Bing. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. In the corner, George with it. And it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Adams sets the pick for Payne. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's George. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Jackson. Payne with it. George picks him up. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:44 left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jackson against Morant. 6 to shoot. Payne, no good. the Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Oh, Morris in position. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Payne. A three-pointer is right on target. Payne's got 10.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
51 seconds left here in the second. Took the opportunity when he saw it. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here is Morris. He has 5. Jackson misses. Brooks outside. Payne finds Jackson. Now Morant. Outside for Jackson. Payne with it. George picks him up. They grab their own miss.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
The Grizzlies, 18. The Clippers, 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
We've got Green. And it's Tillman in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Concho. Pass to Green. Here's Conchar, defended by George. Clippers leading by 8. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Zubac kicks to Morris. Tries again. Grizzlies with the rebound.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Back to Green. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jackson passes to Zubac. The Clippers again turning it over. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And George with the stuff.
And hustle paid off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Green against Leonard. Here's Conchar over George. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Clippers on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Aldama passes to Jones. Poked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're scoreless since the first half. On the basket by Jones.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Morris looking over the floor. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Jones in the post. Defended by George. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Green against Leonard. And it's Green missing. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson down low. Pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Jones with it. George picks him up. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
1:11 left in the third. The feed to Morris. And here's the fast break. Here's Conshaw. Yep, that one goes in there.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Now, here's George. D right on him. To the inside. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. They set the screen. Jones, the pass to Tillman. They kick it out to Green. Here's Conshaw. And the rejection by Zubac. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Los Angeles leading by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball passes to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And nice ups from Batum. He's in the air for the jam before the defense can stop him.
Morant drives in. And Covington sends it back. Brooks kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. Kept alive. Adams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the small forward. Covington passes to Wall. The 3. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
Walking foul call. Nick Batum. Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's Morant with the drive. Out to Brooks. There's the pass to Bain. Launches a 3. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. Fires the three. Bain, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Morant passes to Bain. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Adams against Wall. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pushing it up. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Bain.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Wall dishes to Covington. Back to Wall. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get out much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Wall against Morant. Covington. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain against Powell. Morant outside. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Powell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Bain. Drops in the layup for 2. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. And the Clippers call time here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
Morant outside. Passes it to Bain. Takes the 3, and it's sent back by George. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Count it, good.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Adams with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jackson passes to Morris. George looking around. 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. Bain kicks to Jackson. Adams right side. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Bain inside the 3-point line. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Zubac finds Morris. Back to Zubac. Now George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Jackson against Morant. Outside, Bain. Fires the 3. That shot misses. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a very... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation. Looking at tonight's matchup. Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound. McDaniels against Morant. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
No good on the free throw. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Nice move. Poke loose.
Wow. Now that's kind of a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Russell to pass to McDaniels. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Launches it, and Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Morant off the drive. Good D by Gobert.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
McDaniels finds Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Outside Russell. Deflects the pass. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Here's Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Bane. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Second team.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 6.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And that does it for the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at point guard.
First team.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Russell against Morant. Edwards for 3. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side Bane. Morant finds Bane. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Morant, the pass to Bain. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Brooks left side. Back to Adams. Goes back up. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson against Towns. And here's Edwards outside. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Adams with the ball. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And Bain with the 3. Bain's got 9.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns passes to Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Jackson finds Bain. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Morant. Back to Bain. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. And now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Russell. Jackson on the wing. Left side, Morant. Down low. Adams, the pass to Bain. He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis.
25. The Timberwolves. 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Jones. Pass to Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Timberwolves trail.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Tillman. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
Line for Memphis. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Jones. No luck on that one. Nice D from Reed. And here's Anderson. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Tillman. And that one is hammered home.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here's Prince. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Noel, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Green up top. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Anderson covered. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Aldama. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside, Anderson. Here he goes. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Outside, Green. Jones from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Shot from the low post is good.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Here's Conchar. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Prince. Out left to the wing. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Noel, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A tremendous catch and shoot player. Green showing he can create space off the dribble as well.
Free throw good. Green. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Anderson. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Prince on the attack. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
Coming into the league, Prince really had to work on his ball handling. Now he's able to use it to draw fouls.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:09 left to play in the third. Outside, Williams. Outside for Green. 4-3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Prince down low. Clark covers. Pass to Reed. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Reed's got 8 points.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Memphis.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson for 3. He got it up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 4. Nope. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Memphis falls.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in a 2-guard. Towns passes to Edwards. That one's good for 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Bain. From deep. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Moran against Russell. Pass to Adams. Back to Moran. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. To tie it up. And it's laid in by Towns. And that ties it up.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Bain with it. Russell covering. Now here's Moran. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Outside Bain, to the wing on the left. And then Morant with the dunk.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bain will move the ball.
Towns with the ball. Outside Russell. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And and the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Payne, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. To the left wing. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Russell. All sorts of time. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
Payne, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Payne. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The 3 from Russell. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Here's Adams. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Left side, Morant. Pass to Adams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Karl Anthony Towns.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Russell, the pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Russell. From deep three-point range. They get it again. Pass to Towns. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve.
On the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi.
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. So the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. Gobert dishes to Russell. 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Leonard looking over the floor. The 3 from George. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now Edwards. Paul George missing from long range. Russell from long range. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell with it. Guarded now by Morris. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there. And here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels. They get the rebound. Pass to Jackson. Leonard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low, here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Clippers trail by 10. George looking around, going inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Leonard against Edwards. Out to Russell. Lets it go with a three. A second chance effort. No good on the layup. LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Jackson passes to Zubats. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
McDaniels with the ball. Leonard's there. Towns finds McDaniel. And here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up. And the rejection by Zubats. Outside Leonard. Misses in close.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And so it's the minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Timberwolves.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now Edwards. Paul George missing from long range. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 13. So the wing on the left. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 6.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
The pass to George. Ball's knocked loose. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Clippers trail by 17. Jackson down low. Russell's there. George, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the three. Leonard's got himself on the board with three there.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Jackson against Russell. Takes it out to Leonard. Morris inside. Here's Zubac. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Towns with the steal. High post, Gobert. Here's the three. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 16. Jackson passes to Morris. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Russell's got 5 now.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
A three from Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Russell. Edwards finds Towns. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Gobert the pass to Towns. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Russell with it. Started now by Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 18. Jackson dishes to Morris. To end the drought. And it's Zubac laying it in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Russell kicks to Towns. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Towns. Gobert the pass to Towns. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Russell. Driving in. Beyond the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
The Clippers, 11. The Timberwolves, 27.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the 3 spot. Now here's Powell. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop. Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
Kicks it out to Prince. To the middle. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Here's Reed. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now the pass to Reed. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Ball passes to Covington. Crosses over. And the dunk by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Anderson wide open, sinks the three-pointer. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's McLaughlin. Batum with the steal. Prince against Wall. Up top Powell. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Puts up a three. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Covington.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Wall. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Wall's got his first points of the game.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Powell with the steal. Anderson against Covington. Over Anderson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Prince, right side. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Wall with the steal.
And, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's McLaughlin. Prince outside. They need this one. And Covington sends it back.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Back to Wall. Batum for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Your Clippers.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Jackson. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Russell looking it over. He kicks it to Edwards. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Russell against Jackson. A leaner.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Now, here is Russell. Passes to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Over Morris. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Morris. A 3 from Leonard. And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell passes to Edwards. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. It's the Timberwolves now. And the dunk by Towns. Leonard with the ball. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jackson.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. A little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Now, here is Russell. Towns dishes to Edwards. Kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Zubac. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. To Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Leonard from deep. George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by George. Clippers trail by 11. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball
inside. And that was working all game long.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Now Towns, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Now Towns. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Down low. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They came in.
Off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank. And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yep, that one goes.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Moran against Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Ball to Memphis.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
From deep, Bain knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George against Bain. Fade away. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Moran. Jackson outside. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jackson attacking, and the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Moran, and he banks in the layup. Moran's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he's all alone. Bain with it, guarded now by George. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Jackson, the pass to Morris. George outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Morant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Morant, the pass to Bain. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to George. And stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
George outside. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Here's Bane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. The free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, shooting 2.
And Bane drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
For 3, George. That shot off. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Leonard for 3. Clippers keep it alive. Morris on the wing. Kicks it to George. No good. A bit long that time.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Bane. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morris down low. Brooks defending. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Leonard.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Shot's good by Morant.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Morant against Jackson. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
From deep, Bane. The fader. And it's Adams missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jackson pass to George. And George with the jam.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Morant. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
George against Bane. Pass to Zubac. Jackson outside. Second shot opportunity. Brooks against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
To the inside. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Back to Morant. Knocks it loose. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. There's Jackson with the 3. Can't get it to drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The Grizzlies, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann, and it's Batum in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jones in the post. Wall covering. Jones' his shot is good. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Conchar can't hit. The Clippers trail. Here's Wall. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wall's got his first points in this one.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense doesn't have time to react. John Wall on the drive.
Here's Green, and it's blocked. Ball against Jones. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Conchar drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside, Green.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
First team. At the line for the Grizzlies, Danny Green. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Jones against Wall. Picked by Covington. Wall, the pass to Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Pass to Tillman. Outside, Green, and stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break, pushing it up now. Batum's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Wall, the pass to Powell. The kick out to Wall. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis leading. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. It's picked off. Wall, the pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
John Wall has incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Reverses, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Wall. Batum outside. The kick out to Wall. Powell outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
Well, Memphis shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. A shot to stop the drought. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Batum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Pass to Aldama. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Wall gets the bucket.
Well, you carve out position, you get a high percentage look. John Wall has got size from the lead guard. Look out.
From the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Powell passes to Batum. There's the steal. It could go. The shot comes out.
This guy has such quality length for his position. Robert Covington able to...
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got John Conchar. Also Tyus Jones out there. Xavier Tillman is out there with Danny Green. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. George passes to Zubac. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Morant. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Adams finds Brooks. Bain against George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard against Brooks. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to George. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Don't you love the awareness that Paul George brings to the table on a night-by-night basis? How about that pass?
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The 3 from Bain. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard, right side. Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Back to Bain. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. They got the rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And Leonard drops them both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Here's Bain. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
George with it. He's picked up by Adams. Leonard passes to George. Clock at 6. Morris for 3. And he can't get that one. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Adams finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant against Zubac. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Morris.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Bain. Yeah!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Adams, the pass to Bain. to the wing, right side. Here's Morant. Back to Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Leonard for 3. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
George for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by...
Thanks for joining us. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup.
Here we go.
It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Outside Russell. He takes it in. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Edwards drawing the double team. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. It's stolen by Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Lets the three fly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Bain looking around. The shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating.
Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Bain passes to Jackson. Edwards against Bain. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell kicks to Edwards. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
McDaniels dishes to Russell. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Got a piece of it. Edwards kicks to Towns. The long distance 3 is buried. Towns has got 6.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And there's the pass to Bain. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Passes it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Gobert finds Towns. There's the triple. Another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
To the left side wing. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Morant against Russell. 4 on the shot clock. Edwards kicks to Russell. Here's Gobert, and he lays it straight in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And the second free throw, good. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. To the right side. Kicks it to Gobert. The shot missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams and at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Russell against Morant. For 3, Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Tight defense on him. The 11-footer. Edwards with another miss. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
There's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Edwards against Bain. He gets it in there. Adams has got 6 points.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And it's Russell missing. Stolen by McDaniels to the paint. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Morant against Russell. Bain passes to Morant. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Russell kicks to Towns. Clark, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Outside Jackson. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Morant finds Jackson from deep 3-point range. Jackson missing again. Timberwolves leading by 5. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Brooks. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Back to Towns. Pass to Russell. At the elbow, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Bain passes to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves leading by 7. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead. Heading, thank you, David, for that interview. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince, and it's McLaughlin in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Reid. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reid's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Timberwolves. A pass to Jones. Here's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's deflected. Here's Aldama. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. They get it back. Tillman. Reid with the block. Tillman passes to Jones. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Left side, Anderson. Prince wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Conchar, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's McLaughlin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jones drives in, pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Conchar. Off target with his 3. Prince, right side. Shoots. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Green with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Inside. There's the steal. Prince, the pass to Reid. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Conchar. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Prince, the pass to Reed. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Shoots it. That one a little long. Minnesota leading by 6. Feeds it to Anderson. Over to the left wing. Back to Reed. Trying to get something going. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Jones. The pass to Tillman. Here's Eldama. The trade. Here's Conchar. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5. Offensive rebound. Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. And the layup is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota calls timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Towns down low. Jackson on him. And it's Towns missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Payne with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Morant against Russell. Left side, Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Edwards for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Payne against Edwards. Payne passes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it's Russell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Passes it to Russell. Back to Towns. Kicks it to McDaniels. This one for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side Jackson. Outside Bain. Jackson a screen on him. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Edwards, that's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Right side Bain. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. And again, gets the Grizzlies from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so funny. And his teammates absolutely love him. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Here's Morant. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Russell passes to Edwards. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Yes!
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Bain against Edwards. Towns for three. Down low. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside for Jackson. Knocks down the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Towns for three. The shot that time, not on target. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Has ever seen.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Now here's George. Jackson, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Russell attacking. Pass to Towns. Hits the trifecta.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Leonard outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Towns. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 5 now.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Pass to George. Here's Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Up top, Edwards. Towns can't get it to go.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Over to the left wing. Towns finds Edwards. Oh, Morris with a steal. Tipped. Now Jackson. Pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Russell against Jackson. Russell to pass to Gobert. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Clippers trail. 1:41 left in the opening quarter. Jackson, pass to Zubats. Kicks it to George. Over Edwards. George, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Out to the wing. The kick out to Edwards. Zubac with the steal. George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
The kick out to Edwards. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Offensive board. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Tries again with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team.
That one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And he sinks the second. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Zubac, screen, kicks it to George. Pass to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside McDaniels. It's stolen by Leonard. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Shoots. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Russell against Jackson. Edwards, the pass to Towns. To the middle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Morris. That one misses for Towns. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Leonard passes to Zubac. He can't hit that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Leonard against McDaniels. It's rebounded by George. Well, the Clippers shooting only 42%. And it's Jackson on the take. It's blocked by Gobert. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
For 3, George. shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's George. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
And stolen by Gobert. He goes up, and it's powered home by Towns.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Clippers call timeout. And the Clippers with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Zubac with a screen on Russell. George outside to stop the run. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Over to the wing. Towns down low. He's working on Morris. McDaniels from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Zubac. Here's Morris. Over McDaniels. Stolen by Russell. McDaniels finds Edwards. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Morris.
Man, good whistle there.
And he drops the first.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Pass to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
The kick out to Morris. George outside to stop the drought. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Reed brings the double. Batum. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes.
If you don't box out Nicholas Batum, you're going to pay. With this length and how well he uses it, it's a bucket.
Here's McLaughlin going inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Wall. To the paint. Powell outside. The kick out to Wall. From the wing. The bank shot, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
They needed just one hand to do it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
On the wing, Noel. Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. Beyond the arc. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Noel. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
2 minutes.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Powell finds Batum. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They led the game at one point by 20. Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, B.A. The ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
And here they go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:15 left in the third. Up top, Wall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Mann. And he drains the turnaround, Jay.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. 46 seconds left in the third. Left side Anderson. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McLaughlin. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 35 seconds left in the third. And here's Wall. Batum, right side. Here's Powell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
What gritty determination. Love watching Norman Powell stay with his shot and get the call.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Batum. Morris comes in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Mann. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Pass to Zubac. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Here's Prince. Reed with it. Back to Prince. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jackson attacking. Leonard outside. Over McDaniels. No good, off the front rim.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And it's good. 2 points.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
For 3, Powell. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting about 60% for the game. The kick out to Edwards. Sinks it from distance.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Russell finds Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Over Morris. No good off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Russell. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Edwards. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to McDaniels to the left side wing. Russell from outside. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Powell passes to Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Morris for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Towns passes to Russell. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. And there's Jackson on the assist by Zubac. Zubac has got 3 assists in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Russell against Jackson. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Clippers on D, down by 15. McDaniels up top, outside Edwards. Three-pointer.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Jackson against Russell. Edwards for three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Russell. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. The Clippers grab the miss. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. Morris can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the